Does YouTube benefit introverts? Or does YouTube harm introverts? YouTube can be a haven, a sanctuary for the introverted soul. Imagine a stage where you can share your passions, your knowledge, your unique perspective with the world, all from the comfort of your own home. YouTube offers a unique platform where introverts can thrive, allowing them to express themselves without the anxiety of public speaking or social gatherings. That's the magic of YouTube for introverts. It's a space where we can be ourselves, unfiltered and genuine, without the fear of judgment or the need to conform to social norms. It's a platform where we can connect with others without the pressure of face-to-face interactions. We can build communities, find like-minded individuals, and share our stories in a way that feels safe and controlled. For introverts, crafting a carefully edited video can be far less daunting than engaging in spontaneous conversations. We can take our time to perfect our message, ensuring that every word and every frame reflects our true selves. We can refine our thoughts, articulate our ideas with precision, and present our authentic selves without the fear of interrupting or being interrupted. This process allows us to communicate more effectively and meaningfully. YouTube empowers introverts to break free from the confines of traditional communication. It gives us the freedom to explore our creativity and share it with the world on our own terms. We can express ourselves through art, capturing the beauty of our creations and sharing the process with an appreciative audience. Music, comedy, education, and so much more. Each video becomes a piece of our identity, a way to connect with others who share our interests and passions, or simply by sharing our thoughts and experiences. These personal stories can resonate deeply with viewers, creating a sense of connection and understanding. The possibilities are as limitless as our imaginations. YouTube is not just a platform, it's a sanctuary where introverts can find their voice and share it with the world. Finding the benefits of YouTube and your tribe for connecting with kindred spirits. One of the most profound ways YouTube benefits introverts is by fostering a sense of community. In a world that often feels overwhelming, YouTube provides a space to connect with like-minded individuals who share our interests and passions. Whether it's a channel dedicated to classic literature, a community of gamers, or a group of introverts sharing their experiences, YouTube allows us to find our tribe, a digital gathering place where we feel seen, heard, and understood. This sense of belonging is particularly important for introverts, who may feel like outsiders in more extroverted environments. YouTube allows us to forge meaningful connections based on shared passions, rather than social pressures. The learning curve by mastering new skills in private. Here is another benefit. Any introverts here? What are your opinions of YouTube? Remember that time you wanted to learn how to bake a cake, play the guitar, or speak a new language, but felt too self-conscious to take a class? YouTube to the rescue. The platform has become a vast library of knowledge, offering tutorials, courses, and guidance on virtually any topic imaginable. For introverts, this wealth of information at our fingertips is a game changer. We can learn new skills at our own pace, in the comfort of our own homes, without feeling the pressure of a classroom setting. No more awkward encounters with overly enthusiastic instructors, or the fear of asking a stupid question. YouTube allows introverts to embrace lifelong learning in a way that feels safe, comfortable, and empowering. There is a quiet revolution of understanding introversion. We live in a world that can't stop talking. The constant buzz of conversations, the never-ending notifications, and the ceaseless hum of activity surround us. From bustling coffee shops to overflowing inboxes, silence seems like a distant memory. The noise is relentless, and it can be overwhelming. But what about those of us who find solace in solitude? For some, the quiet moments are not just a preference, but a necessity. Who recharge in quiet spaces, lost in our own thoughts? These moments of introspection are where we find our strength and clarity. We are the introverts, and our voices are finally being heard. In a world that often values extroversion, introverts are beginning to carve out their own space. Introversion is not shyness or social anxiety. It's a temperament, a way of being in the world that is just as valid as any other. It's a temperament, a way of being in the world. Introverts process the world around them differently, often with a depth that goes unnoticed. Introverts simply gain energy from spending time alone, while extroverts thrive in social situations. This fundamental difference shapes how we interact with the world. Imagine a battery introverts recharge in solitude, while extroverts plug into the crowd for a boost. This analogy helps to understand the different ways we regain our energy. Introverts are often deep thinkers, creative souls, and attentive listeners. Our quiet nature allows us to observe and reflect in ways that can lead to profound insights. We observe the world with a quiet intensity, finding joy in the subtleties that others might miss. The rustle of leaves, the play of light, the nuances of a conversation. But in a world that often equates loudness with importance, introverts can feel pressure to conform, to put on an extroverted mask. This can be exhausting and inauthentic. However, the digital age, particularly the rise of platforms like YouTube, has provided introverts with a powerful tool to express themselves on their own terms. These platforms allow for thoughtful, deliberate communication. YouTube has become a haven for introverts, a space where quiet voices can be amplified and celebrated. Here, introverts can share their passions, ideas, and creativity without the pressure of immediate social interaction. Through videos, introverts can connect with like-minded individuals, build communities, and find validation in their unique perspectives. The digital world has opened up new avenues for introverts to thrive. In this quiet revolution, introverts are finding their place, their voice, and their power. The world is beginning to listen, and the value of introversion is being recognized and celebrated. The harm of introverts on YouTube. There can be a comparison trap, a dark side of YouTube for introverts. While YouTube offers a plethora of benefits for introverts, it's important to acknowledge the potential downsides. Like any social platform, YouTube has a shadow side that can be particularly challenging for introverts. One of the biggest hurdles is the dreaded comparison trap. Scrolling through perfectly curated feeds, witnessing the apparent success and effortless charm of YouTubers can leave introverts feeling inadequate, envious, or simply exhausted. Remember, what you see on YouTube is often a highlight reel, a carefully crafted persona. Behind the perfectly lit videos and witty banter, real people with flaws, insecurities, and bad hair days exist. An introvert's dilemma can be the pressure to perform. YouTube can create an implicit pressure to perform, to be on all the time. This can be particularly draining for introverts, who need ample time alone to recharge. The constant demand for new content, the need to engage with viewers, and the pressure to build a following can feel overwhelming. Many introverts find themselves caught in a dilemma, yearning to share their creativity and connect with others online, but also needing to protect their precious energy in solitude. Finding the balance between putting yourself out there and preserving your well-being is crucial for introverts navigating the world of YouTube. There is a silent struggle of putting yourself out there, the fear of judgment. Putting yourself out there, even in the digital realm, can be a daunting prospect for introverts. The fear of judgment, criticism, or even online trolls can be paralyzing, preventing us from sharing our voices with the world. This fear is often amplified by the permanence of online content. Once a video is uploaded, it's out there for the world to see, potentially forever. This can feel like a huge risk for introverts who tend to be more private and introspective. However, it's important to remember that vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. Sharing our authentic selves, even with the risk of judgment, can be incredibly liberating and empowering. Strike a balance and navigate YouTube as an introvert. So how can introverts reap the benefits of YouTube while mitigating the potential downsides? The key is to find a balance that honors your introverted nature. Set realistic expectations for yourself. You don't have to be a daily vlogger or have millions of subscribers to be successful on YouTube. Focus on creating content that you're passionate about and let your authentic self shine through. Take breaks when you need them. It's okay to step away from YouTube, even for extended periods, to recharge and refocus. Your well-being is more important than any subscriber count. Remember, YouTube is a tool. You get to decide how to use it in a way that serves you and your introverted soul. YouTube is a double-edged sword for introverts. Does YouTube benefit introverts, or does it hurt introverts? So what do you think? Write your opinion in the comments below. YouTube is a double-edged sword for introverts. It offers a unique blend of opportunities and challenges that can significantly impact our lives. On the one hand, it provides a powerful platform for self-expression, connection, and learning. Introverts can find their voice and share their thoughts, ideas, and creativity with a global audience. It allows us to share our voices with the world from the comfort of our own homes, connecting with like-minded individuals and exploring our passions in a safe and supportive environment. This can be incredibly empowering and can help introverts build confidence and a sense of community. On the other hand, YouTube can also present challenges, triggering our fear of judgment, feeding the comparison trap, and making us feel inadequate when we compare our progress to others. The pressure to perform and meet certain standards can be overwhelming, leading to stress and anxiety. This can make it difficult for introverts to maintain their mental well-being. The key is to approach YouTube with a healthy dose of self-awareness, setting boundaries, and prioritizing our well-being. It's important to recognize our limits and take breaks when needed. Ultimately, YouTube is a tool, and like any tool, it can be used for good or ill. It has the potential to be a source of joy and fulfillment if used mindfully. It's up to each introvert to decide how to navigate this digital landscape in a way that feels authentic, empowering, and fulfilling. By being mindful of our needs and setting realistic goals, we can make the most of what YouTube has to offer while protecting our mental health. Please click here to watch more videos. Thank you for watching.